What's up, YouTube people? It is this is not going well. Okay. What's up, YouTube people? It is Maxine here, and for today's video I thought that I would delve into the memories of my brain and tell you guys a story, because in the words of Olin Rogers, I haven't told you guys a story in so friggin' long. Something that you all should be aware of is that I am not a very good swimmer. I wouldn't say I can't swim, I would just say that I suck at it big time, and doggy paddling is all I got. And if I were to fall in a pool, I'd basically just drown. I have almost drowned many a times in my life because of this issue of me not being able to swim like a normal human being. And today I'm going to talk about my, I guess, most recent almost drowning experience. Yeah, and that would be the summer after 10th grade, which was 3 years ago. I went camping with the youth group that I was a part of at this time, and there was several activities that the camp directors had us do. One of them being that for some reason they thought it was a genius idea to stick a canoe in the pool and have a board connected from the side of the pool to the canoe. It's big enough to fit like 10 people. And basically what they wanted us to do was for a group of about 10 to 15 people to each individually walk across this plank thing, get into the boat, and try to get everybody in the boat without it sinking or tipping over. Once I saw that this is what we were going to be doing, I started panicking inside, and I was like, I can't do this because I can't swim. Before we got started, I told my youth pastor, I was like, hey, I can't really swim. I prefer not to do this because death is a thing that might happen while I do this. And apparently nobody took me very seriously, and they're like, no, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be fine, Maxine. You are going to be the second to last one to get on this boat thing. That way, you don't have to hold the board down and you can make it on, and the boat shouldn't tip over by this point because you're the second to last person to get on. So in my mind, I'm like, this is a really, really bad idea. The boat thing several times has tipped over or sank before it was ever my turn to get on. And so they would have to reset it each time. And they were like, Maxine, don't worry about it. We are going to have the boat set in 4 feet of water, so that way if something happens, you can stand up. And so finally it came to the time where it was my turn to get on the boat. And I am panicking inside, but trying not to show it on the outside too much. I get in the boat, everything's fine, it's just the last guy to get in, right? The last guy goes to get in the boat, and the boat starts sinking. And I'm like, it's okay, Maxine, you're in 4 feet of water, you can touch the ground, all you have to do is stand up, right? Wrong. I look over, and I see that we have drifted past 6 feet deep of water. And to most people, they're like, that's not a big deal. But for someone like me who is 5'2", that is a huge deal. That means that I can't touch the bottom, and if I can, it means I have sunk. So basically, without panicking on the outside, again, I don't know how I was even able to stay calm during this sinking process, but I managed to reach for the person in front of me, and instead of tackling them like a psychotic person, I stuck my hand on their shoulder so that way I would not sink under and not drag them under with me. The youth pastor is like, oh, hold on, Maxine, we're coming, we're gonna help you, we're gonna get you out. And I get out of the water. My body was shaking, I was crying, I felt like an idiot because I was crying, because who wants to cry in front of people? Not me. All this is happening, and people are coming up and telling me, oh, are you okay, Maxine? I thought you were just kidding when you said you were terrified of water. What? Why would I lie about something like that? This is the kicker to it all. This is just the icing on the cake that I never wanted in the first place because it was probably some gross flavor that nobody likes. The guy in charge of this activity comes over to me and he says, I think it would be really cool if you would try it again. What? Oh, so because I didn't die the first time, you want me to attempt this again to see if maybe the next time I will die? I was like, no, I am not getting back in that boat because I want to live. So yeah, that is my most recent almost drowning story. All my social media will be linked down below in the down bar. That is all for this video, so stay fresh and bye!